Welcome back to TwoGunTerry and Friends. I'm TwoGunTerry, and today we're out in Daytona, Florida at the Area 6 Championships. And behind me, for fans of racing, drag racing with guns for example, is One Daytona Drive.
Are you ready?
Right across the street, you can see in the background there is the Daytona International Speedway. This whole area is built up just because of the track. And that's their corporate headquarters right behind me. And it's pretty exciting. I mean, when you drive down the street here, you just see, as you start passing the track, it just keeps going and going and going and going. You know, their straightaways are 2 miles, or the track is 2 miles in diameter, so the straightaway is about a mile long. It's pretty impressive. It's a pretty impressive structure. Huge track, huge fame. I mean, if you think of racing, it's Indianapolis and Daytona. Those are the two main tracks here in the U.S. You have others, of course, but these are the two big ones, and you know it. So we're out here at Area 6 at the Volusia Gun Club, and shot this morning. Had some problems, actually. Yesterday I was cleaning my trigger, and the hammer spring fell out into the dirt. I took it apart, cleaned it real well, put it back in, but I don't think I put the C-clamp on just right. That, I think I shot a 93 or something, which is garbage for me. Although I will say this, the first stage was pendulum, thought the gun was fixed, went up there, shot pendulum, first shot, trigger didn't reset. I reset it with my finger, and then finished this whole stage. I still shot pendulum in a 15, even resetting that trigger every single shot. That was pretty damn impressive. I wish I had that on film. That was my best stage of the morning. Continue our journey of Daytona. Right behind us, during the car show here, the fabulous Hudson Hornet from the movie Cars. Pretty cool. They got all kinds of stuff going on here. Oh, here we got some Hot Wheels Corvette. Pretty cool. Bring back some memories of being a kid. There's a Shelby. There's the old 67 Camaro, maybe. I'm a Camaro guy. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. There we go. There's the old Nova from my high school days. I never had one, but some of my friends did. And it wouldn't be a car show without a gorgeous Corvette. 66 maybe, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but split window in the back. Pretty. Cool.
All right, ready. Stand by. Hey, Bill. You know, it's usually fourth place or lower.
Hey, Amy, Terry here. Just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. You're so energetic and full of life, I've noticed, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
But you went through a lot of effort to get here, didn't you?
I did. I live in Meridian, Idaho. I ended up flying clear to Seattle and then into Daytona.
How many hours was that?
So I left at 10 o'clock in the morning my time and I arrived at 11:10 time here.
Oh, so an hour. That was good.
Yeah. No, 10 in
25
the
hours.
morning, 11 at night.
Oh my God. So that's dedication.
Yes.
So when did you start shooting? How long ago?
So I started shooting in 2013. The first big match that I shot was the NSSF Ruger Rimfire Challenge. With a borrowed gun rifle that was made for me by one of our local shooting stores. Definitely had the wrong length of pole. I had a very encouraging squad and they told me to go ahead and continue to keep shooting.
And you did.
And after that is when I got 2 of my sponsorships.
Awesome. Awesome. How did you go about getting sponsors? How did you meet those people? And
So Technical Solutions is where I live, and the match director also worked for Technical Solutions, and he decided that I had kind of the right personality, and he asked me to go and talk to Chet, who at that time was in charge of sponsored shooters. And so he decided that he would like to have me be part of the shooting team.
you know I mean, you bounce around to everybody, you know, for sure. Your shyness is not one of your downfalls.
Thank you.
So good. How you shooting today? You feel good?
I do, except for the last 2 stages.
Okay.
It's definitely a lot warmer than it is here than in Idaho because of the humidity. And I never seem to do well when it gets humid.
We have South Florida shooters have an advantage. We live in that stuff. It's terrible.
Yes.
But
when I left Idaho, it was 41 degrees.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, good to see you. I'm glad you came on out today, and I'm happy to have met you. Pleasure.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Amy, take care.
That's what he gets.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, I'm Randall Miller, and I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I started shooting a year ago, June, so I'm relatively new, and I'm a grandma.
So you said you started shooting about a year and change ago, year and a half ago or so. What were you doing before that? You said you retired?
Yes, I retired, but
Oh,
I've
from
never.
what? Doing what?
I was an instructional technology teacher at elementary school.
Really?
Yes, so
That's
I just
cool.
retired this past May, so that's a new thing.
Now you
So
get
now
to-
I spend more time with the grandkids.
Oh.
I didn't grow up shooting at all, so my dad never taught me how to shoot. He's taught my children, but not me. So the first time I ever shot a pistol was 2 years ago.
Really?
Ever. So that was new, and then just for me to learn the parts of the gun and how to clean it. So I make sure I do all that by myself. I own that, but I've learned so much in the past, year and a half about guns, about cleaning. And what else I've learned is you need 2 things to shoot Steel Challenge. You need to know safety. You need to know your gun, whether it's a pistol or rifle, so well. You need to know how to take care of it, if there's a jam, what are you going to do with it? You need to be very, very comfortable with that. The second thing is you just need any kind of rifle. It doesn't have to be expensive, or gun. It doesn't have to be expensive. Mine was under $200.
Wow.
And I made Grandmaster with that rifle. So you don't need anything expensive at all. I got a pistol, but I didn't use that first. I got the rifle and started because I think it's a little easier to shoot rifle for a beginner than a pistol, because I feel like I have more control with the rifle. So that's what I started with first.
So I have to ask you about what I have labeled now the Randall Shuffle. Tell me about that. I mean, I do happen to have a video clip which I will be inserting.
Okay.
Really?
And that was before COVID.
Okay, so it's just like I've heard and people said before you shoot, you need to have a ritual, something that you do every single time you get up there. It's just a habit. Get you set, get you ready for your first string. And it just purely by accident, but I feel like I just wiggle my feet and kind of dig in, and that's something I do every time right before I shoot, and that just gets me settled. And that's just my thing that I do. You know, if there's any rocks under there, I got to move them out, and I just got to feel like I'm in and settled before I shoot.
I met you today for the first time. I feel like I know you forever. Our stories are similar as heck when it comes to the shooting, and it's an honor to have met you.
Thank you very much. I had a
time.
great time today.
We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye. So what did you think of the match today, boss? Area 6?
Good, man. It's good. Shooters were shooting well. People were having fun. It's very, very cool to be a part of the shooting sports community. From ages 90 to ages 13, nothing but smiles today, man. It was a great match.
Awesome. Thanks, brother. Match today there, Tom.
Thought it was awesome.
Awesome. They're all awesome.
They're always awesome. Whenever you're hanging around with all these really cool people, matches are awesome.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Reganator. I need it with the dinosaur.
This is my son, Dino.
Dino.
He was in the car and he's hot, so I had to take him out.
How'd you do in the match today? What'd you think of the match this weekend?
I had a lot of fun. My personal best today was on Outer Limits with my rifle iron, and it was an 1106.
Smoking, man. You've got that one figured out, huh?
Thank you. I like that stage.
Me too.
Surprising, not a lot of people do.
We can close the gap because we're better at that stage than others are.
I mean, we try.
Hey there, it's Joel Fishkin with Team Steel Target Paint. Just wrapping up Area 6, my first match in 2 years. Had a good time, decent match, nothing spectacular. Saw Terry and Brody and Eddie and all our good friends, and it's a great time. So I'm glad to be back in the game, and we'll see you at the range.
Glad to have you back, Joel.
Thanks.
After the match, everybody gathering for lunch. I see a lot of smiles and happy faces. Hello there. Oop, after you. There's our man Gawker.
Greg, you got it? Need help with anything?
I need the help with a lot of
Burger
I
time.
mean, I can't. We can sit down on the couch later.
I was gonna say,
We can sit on the couch later, but I mean, you need some help.
I have a ranger.
How did it go? What did you think of all the people and the friends and nice people?
Everyone was fun. It's a good community. All the ROs are super nice and everything. Just, I didn't shoot too well personally, but
I think you did better. You only had 2 personal bests. I know at the World you got 8 personal bests. Now you think you're gonna get that every time. Well, you're not. Yeah, Greg, I got news for you. But it is nice to get a couple.
Yeah, it was
We don't get them anymore. It's harder once you get up there.
Yeah.
I won't say we never get them, but it's harder to get them. But anyway, but you were out here today with your dad. I mean, what more could you ask for,
yeah, it
right?
was fun.
Cool. And with your buddy TwoGunTerry. Don't forget him. First smile out of him all day.
I absolutely love it. I've been having the greatest time. I met some of the best people, and I highly encourage you, if you haven't tried Steel Challenge, give it a try. It is so much fun.
That's all I have for now. Thank you for stopping by. And remember to like, subscribe, and do what?
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.
Are you ready?
Make it.